Imagine being granted a second chance, only to throw it all away for a life on the run. This is the incredible true story of Frank Freshwaters, a man who disappeared from the law for an astonishing 44 years. In 1975, Frank Freshwaters, from West Virginia, was given parole. It was supposed to be his ticket back to a normal life, a chance to start over within the rules. But Frank had other plans. Instead of checking in with his parole officer, he simply vanished. No goodbye, no trail, nothing. He slipped through the cracks of the justice system and melted into the shadows of everyday America. This wasn't a desperate, short-lived escape. This was the beginning of a meticulously crafted new life. Frank moved from state to state, changing his name, building new identities, and seamlessly blending into one community after another. He wasn't hiding in some remote cabin. He was hiding in plain sight. He held down jobs, made friends, and even started a family, all while carrying the heavy secret of his past. For his new friends and neighbors, he was just another friendly face, a regular guy. No one suspected he was a wanted fugitive. Meanwhile, law enforcement was on a decades-long manhunt. Warrants were issued, records were scoured, and countless leads were followed, but Frank always seemed to be one step ahead. He was like a ghost, a legend whispered among investigators who were stumped by his ability to remain invisible. How could someone live a completely normal life while being on the run? He avoided any kind of official documentation that could flag him no driver's licenses under his real name. No credit applications, nothing that could link him back to his past. Every move he made was calculated. For 44 years, Frank lived with the constant, quiet tension of being discovered. Every knock on the door, every police car driving by, every time someone asked about his past, it must have felt like a tightrope walk over a canyon. He was living a paradox. A free man who was never truly free, trapped by the life he had chosen. He eventually settled in Florida, living a quiet life, seemingly having outsmarted the system for good. But the past always has a way of catching up. In 2015, after nearly half a century of freedom, the law finally closed in. A dedicated cold case unit, armed with new technology and old-fashioned detective work, pieced together the puzzle. They tracked him down to his quiet Florida home in a moment that must have felt surreal. Arrested the now elderly man who had evaded them for longer than most of the officers had been alive? The capture of Frank Freshwaters marked the end of one of the longest manhunts in modern history. His story is a mind-boggling testament to human cunning, resilience, and the incredible lengths one person will go to escape their past. It raises so many questions. Was it worth it? To live a life of freedom, but always looking over your shoulder. It's a tale that proves that sometimes the most extraordinary stories are happening right next door, hidden in plain sight. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this story as fascinating as I did, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more incredible true stories. See you in the next one!